I'm Ashlyn.
And I'm Zach.
And we're traveling A to Z.
And those are sheep. We're in Iceland.
Today we're in Southern Iceland and we're heading clockwise along the Ring Road. Our first stop is to the Glacier National Park for a hike. So we are at...
Where are we?
I don't know. I can't say any of the names. We're at Glacier National Park in Southern Iceland. And we are walking to go try to step foot.
Try to see a glacier.
We're gonna try to go like step on the glacier. I'm not sure if you could actually get to the glacier. This trail's supposed to lead to it, but I'm not sure how close we could actually get to the glacier. But I see it in the distance. This is really pretty. The leaves are starting to change. Just gorgeous. And the sun is out. It's shining on the mountains with the snow. Oh, beautiful.
So we hiked, ran for 20 minutes. There's no way to get here in 20 minutes. It takes you at least 45 minutes to get over there. We still have another probably half hour.
But there's like a river blocking the way, so there's really no other way unless you want to wade. That was the Glacier Lagoon. We couldn't get all the way there, but worth the hike out. I think if you had another half an hour, you could go by that river, like by the mountain. Maybe you could get around it, but we didn't make it. Yes, this is a really nice hike. I recommend it. It's pretty flat, gorgeous views, and you get to a glacier. But when you get to a glacier, you don't actually get to touch the glacier. It was approximately a little less than a mile walk to the actual sign where you have really good views of the glacier and the little the river, and that's called the Glacier Lagoon. Zach's sad because he didn't actually get to touch the glacier. I'm guessing at one time it was probably near the sign, but it receded. But I don't know. But I still recommend the hike. Gorgeous hike. And this is in their national park, Glacier Lagoon National Park. There's the fancy name for it that's in Icelandic that I don't know how to say. We're now heading more south on the Ring Road, and we're gonna stop by the Yoda Cave. The Yoda Cave is in the southern mountains of Iceland. It's about 15 kilometers east of the town of Vik. It's a fun little cave that you can go into, and if you look, it looks like the shape of the character Yoda. The Yoda Cave. We're now heading to the famous Black Pebble Beach in southern Iceland. So this is actually called Katla Geopark, the real name of the Black Pebble Beach. I can handle that Icelandic term, unlike a lot of the other ones that are super complicated. They have like 32 letters, I think, in their alphabet, so there's a lot of letters we don't even have.
This is tourist. This is wave. Don't be tourist next to wave.
Otherwise, you will be this tourist. Bad. And go into the water. And apparently there's a cliff. And people get dragged into the water. There is a lot of danger signs. Look at that.
Right?
So right now we are heading to the Black Pebble Beach. This is the famous beach. There's supposed to be some nice caves, some basalt columns, and some really pretty black pebbles. And we found it. Nice little cave. So behind me is basalt columns. These are usually hexagonal shape, but they do vary depending on where you are and how they dry. And basically it is lava that's drying really slowly, forming these long pillars, which you see behind us. And it looks like steps. It's pretty cool. And then there's a cave that you can kind of go in, not a lot. And then if you look down at the ground, look at these pebbles. They're like big rocks, like kind of what you would have in your yard. Not exactly what I was expecting from Pebble Beach. I was thinking more like just lava or just little tiny pebbles, but these are solid like rocks. And people, if you get too close, I guess with the water and the pebbles, it's almost like quicksand, your feet get stuck and then the waves will take you out, so you have to be careful. It's a pretty popular beach though. This is a pretty cool area. You have multiple caves and stuff. So that is a cliff. So here is another one of the caves, and this cave actually has all the basalt columns all around you, but in different pieces. I think there's more people here than we have seen in all of Iceland. This is definitely a really popular place, the Black Pebble Beach. It's not too far off the road and not too far from Reykjavik, so that's probably why. This is pretty cool though. Our next stop along the ring road is to Skogafoss Waterfall.
Ashton's gonna go take a picture of a sheep.
So they have more sheep than they have humans in Iceland, and there's tons of sheep everywhere, and they're really cute. So we are heading to Skogafoss Falls, I think is what it's called. And it's one of the most famous and popular waterfalls in Iceland. It's not that far from Reykjavik, and kind of between Reykjavik and Vik. This is a gorgeous big waterfall.
Go walk into the waterfall spray.
I'm going to.
Yeah?
So this is Skogafoss Falls, and it is 15 meters wide and 62 meters tall. So that's pretty tall. That's like a little under 200 feet. So that's a pretty tall waterfall. It's an interesting waterfall because it blends spring water and glacier water together, and it comes down here. And depending on what time of year, it's more milky color, like in the spring, or it's more clear.
How about the waterfall? Pretty impressive.
So it's kind of hard to see, but at the very top, there's a viewing platform, but there was actually stairs that is made to be the start of a hike, and that's how you get up there. This is one of the major starts for multiple day hikes through Iceland, and you take the stairs and it leads up, and then you go into the country. We're heading to view our last waterfall of the day, Seljalandsfoss Waterfall. So this is Seljalandsfoss Falls, and it's over 65 meters tall. You could actually walk behind. You can see the path that goes to the right and then goes behind the waterfall and then back up this path and down. So we're gonna go check it out.
We're going behind the waterfall.
And you're supposed to get really wet. Therefore we have a rain gear on, and it's actually not raining. Oh my gosh. It is cold! Woo!
Keep walking, babe. Keep walking.
I'm walking! Wow, look at that! That's pretty impressive. Seljalandsfoss Waterfall is in the southern region of Iceland. It is on Route 1 of the Ring Road and fairly close to Reykjavik. This is really neat. We are behind a waterfall. How cool is that? This waterfall is very popular and multiple shows have used it. The Amazing Race in Race 6 used it, along with scenes from the juniper tree, the official music video of Justin Bieber, I'll Show You, and the first episode of season 3 of Star Trek. The waterfall, it's gorgeous and it's a lot of fun because you get to like walk behind it. You do get wet, just wear rain gear, it's worth it, just do it. If you want to be like super easy, you could go to the waterfall and then go back the way you came. We did the little loop and there's some rocks to climb over, a little wet, but it's fun. Highly recommend this stop. And look at that view. Join us next week as we explore the Golden Circle of Iceland. Please subscribe below to follow our adventures.